Hey there, anglers! Welcome back to Fishing 24 Hours, the Channel 4 epic fishing adventures, where pro tips make your heart race. Today, we're cracking the code on black carp, the king of Vietnam's rivers and lakes. A fish that leaves many anglers sitting all day with nothing but a sore back and an empty cooler. The problem isn't bad bait, or poor grit, is not understanding the habits of this monster fish. This video dives deep into the black carp's traits, feeding patterns, daily routines, seasonal behaviors, prime fishing times, and how to apply this knowledge to pick the right bait, spot, and timing. All insights are backed by data from hundreds of trips on the Tien River, How River, Bobby Lake, and local pay lakes. Grab a cold sop. PHSAI, settle by the riverbank. And let's uncover the secrets to mastering the fishing grounds and landing monster black carp. Let's start with the black carp, the undisputed ruler of Vietnam's pay lakes. Black carp have long, sleek bodies, glossy black scales, dark gray backs, and silvery bellies, typically weighing 5 to 20 pounds. With giants hitting 30 pounds in big waters like Bobby Lake, they grow fast, gaining 2 to 3 pounds yearly in nutrient-rich environments. Their firm, sweet flesh makes them a high-value catch, fetching 200,000 to 300,000 VND per 2.2 pounds at markets. Black carp are a top target for anglers chasing big fish, thanks to their powerful fights pulling up to 15 pounds of force challenging even seasoned pros. Data from pay lakes shows 70% of anglers target black carp for the thrill and value. With a 10-pound fish worth 1 million to 1,500,000 VND, these fish are wary and tough to hook, so understanding their behavior is key to picking the right bait, spot, and time. Black carp feeding habits are the foundation of success. They crave high-protein foods like snails, mussels, shrimp, and small fish, occasionally nibbling soft plants like young leaves or algae, their pharyngeal teeth, located in the throat. Crush snail shells in 3 to 5 seconds, with a force of 22 pounds per square inch, per Vietnam's Institute of Aquaculture Studies. Black carp feed deliberately, often stalking bait for 3 to 5 minutes before striking, unlike carp or tilapia that bite faster. Large black carp over 10 pounds eat less, about 1 to 1.5% of their body weight daily, but prioritize high-quality bait, like live snails or shrimp. Tests on the How River show 80% of black carp bite fresh snails within 5 minutes, compared to 30% for commercial dough. In murky water with visibility under 12 inches, they rely on smell, biting fishy-scented bait 40% more often. Loud noises or human shadows spook them, cutting bites by 60%. Their daily habits shape where and how to fish. Black carp stick to the bottom, 5 to 6.5 feet deep or mid-water, 20 to 30 inches from the bottom, rarely surfacing. They prefer deep, calm waters with soft mud bottoms, 8 to 16 inches thick, or snail-rich zones, like the Tien River or Bobby Lake. Mature black carp over 7 pounds roam solo, or in small groups of 2 to 3, while smaller ones form schools of 10 to 15 per 100 square feet. They're highly alert, detecting shadows or sounds from 15 feet away, vanishing for 20 to 30 minutes. Data from pay lakes shows 85% of black carp are caught in deep, snail-heavy zones versus 10% in shallow, wavy waters. Look for bubbles or fish shadows too, 2 per minute to find their hideouts. Water pH of 6.5 to 7.5 and dissolved oxygen of 5 to 7 milligrams boost activity by 40%. Seasonal and weather patterns dictate fishing success. In spring, February to April, black carp resume feeding post-winter, but are cautious, with only 50% of casts landing bites on the How River. Summer, May to August, is their peak, consuming 2% of body weight, with 80% of successful casts in early mornings. Fall, September to November, sees strong feeding to store energy, with 70% bite rates. Winter, December to January, slows them down, hiding 6.5 feet deep, eating just 0.5% of body weight, with only 20% of casts successful. Weather matters. Stable pressure at 29.8 to 30.0 ing boosts bites by 40%. Drops below 29.7 INHG before storms cut bites by 60%. Light winds of 3 to 6 miles per hour spread bait scent, increasing bites by 30%. Winds over 10 miles per hour scatter fish. Tests at Bobby Lake show overcast days or post-light rain yield bites in 4 minutes versus 10 minutes in harsh sun. Prime fishing times are critical. From 5 a.m. to 8 a.m., black carp start foraging at the bottom or mid-water, 5 to 6.5 feet deep, biting in 3 to 5 minutes at water temps of 75 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. They're most active, with 80% of successful casts on the Tien River. Midday sun, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., pushes them deeper, with only 15% of casts landing fish. At night, they feed sporadically, with 40% bite rates from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Data from Pay Lakes shows 6 a.m. casts at 29.9 ing hook snails in 4 minutes versus 12 minutes at noon. Summer and fall are peak seasons with 75% of successful casts at 5 a.m. Knowing black carp behavior transforms your game. Their love for snails, mussels, shrimp, and small fish means fresh snails or live shrimp are killer baits. Their bottom-dwelling nature points you to deep, snail-rich spots near rocky banks or roots, boosting bites by 50%. Targeting early mornings or late afternoons saves time, avoiding fruitless midday casts. Tests on the How River show anglers who understand black carp behavior raise their catch rate for 10-pound fish from 30% to 80% compared to random casts. Logging spots, times, weather, and bait success improves catches by 25% after 10 trips per data from 50 anglers. Bait and chum must match black carp preferences. Use fresh snails, live mussels, 1 to 1.5-inch shrimp, or small fish, as their fishy scent draws bites 3 times faster than commercial dough. Chum with roasted rice bran, cornmeal, and soybean meal at a 2 to 1 to 0.5 ratio.
Eggs.
Mixed with 1 teaspoon of honey and 3.5 ounces of water. Roast rice bran at 250 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 to 7 minutes, avoiding burnt smells. Scatter 7 to 10 ounces of chum near snail beds and wait 10 to 15 minutes. Tests at Bobby Lake show fish oil chum increases bubbles from 2 to 5 per minute. Form bait into 0.2-inch balls, wrapping around size 4 to 6 hooks, leaving the tip exposed.
Ow.
Swap bait every 10 minutes to keep scents fresh. Prime spots are deep waters, 5 to 6.5 feet, with soft mud or snail beds near rocky banks or submerged roots. Watch for bubbles too. 2-4 per Minotaur fish shadows. Data from the Tien River shows 85% of black carp caught in snail-heavy zones, versus 10% in shallow waters. Avoid fast currents or clear water. No signs after 15 minutes, move to a deeper spot. Fishing technique matters. Black carp bites slowly, with floats twitching 2 to 3 times over 5 to 7 seconds before sinking. Wait for a full sink, then jerk gently with 1 to 2 pounds of force. Data from Pay Lakes shows waiting for a sink boosts success to 90% versus 30% for early jerks. Twitch the rod every 3 seconds to spread scent. Use a 15 to 18-foot rod, 0.01 to 2 0.016-inch mainline, 0.008 to 0.01-inch leader, 0.1 to 0.17 ounces sinkers, and a 6-inch sensitive float. Safety tips. Wash snails and mussels in clean water to remove bacteria. Wear non-slip shoes and a life vest near currents, like at Bobby Lake. Stay quiet and avoid shadows. Check hooks every 30 minutes. Dull ones cause 20% of minor injuries per angler data.
Ouch.
Trip prep. Check weather for 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. windows. Pack 10 ounces of chum, fresh snails, and shrimp. Use a 15-foot rod, 2,500 reel, size 4 to 6 hooks, and sensitive floats. Bring a chair, umbrella, and non-slip shoes. If no bites after 15 minutes, move or add chum. On the Tien River, prepared anglers landed 12-pound black carp in 75% of trips. Advanced tips. Add fish oil to chum. Use 0.01-inch fluorocarbon line. Form 0.1-inch bait balls, and log water pH and temperature. At Bobby Lake, snail bait landed 13-pound black carp in 5 minutes. Mastering black carp behavior is the key to success. Know their diet, deep water haunts, and early morning peaks, and your hook will sing. Without this knowledge, even the best bait is just for show. That's it, folks. Hit like, share, subscribe to Fishing 24 Hours. Got a black carp trick? Drop it in the comments, I'm all ears. Next up, bait and chum tips for black carp. Tight lines, big bites. See you out there.